a accounting student. I'm well known for playing soccer. So, sorry.
Oh yes. Yeah, guys. My name is Tiamo. I'm doing my final year in engineering. I'm a coffee enthusiast, so I call myself like a coffeeologist because I think I know a thing or two about coffee. And also, I'm a member of Osmosis. We have like a YouTube channel thing going. So yeah.
Oh, it's my channel. Oh, hi guys. My name is Wendy and I'm studying engineering. I'm doing my final year. And okay, I'm not known for that. I'm known for being a photographer, and I'm basically the person behind this project.
Okay, hi guys. My name is Mtwaka Zibula. I am a final year medical student. I'm also a gym instructor. I'm a gym enthusiast. I coach Zumba, dance, exercise, and I'm also known for being student activist, black radical feminist.
Okay guys, my name is Mbali Lobu. I'm a final year. I'm with Wendy in engineering. Yeah, basically that's it.
Hi guys, my name is Wendy Salizwa and I'm studying media studies. I'm doing my second year this year, and I am a writer at Noted Fashion. I also have my blog as well, and also I'm a presenter.
So the definition, what is nudity?
They suits. It's your base self. In simple terms, it's just you, no clothing, nothing, just your bare organic self.
Yeah, for me, I think as well it represents vulnerability.
Yeah.
Almost like what you're saying, you know, the courage to show up as you are, you know, with all your imperfections.
That's true. Being comfortable with imperfections.
Yeah, for me it's just no clothes, being naked, comfortable. You just that person, you know what I mean? Yeah, so what nudity means to me.
I don't understand. So, does it go along with you being comfortable or just nudity? So, in our definition, should we put like the word comfortable or just say you being naked or without clothes?
Okay, so
I think if you're exposing any part of your body, that's nudity.
So even you are.
Okay, any part that is socially meant to be secretive, that would be nudity.
So there are levels.
and then
Okay.
How we're judged, there are levels, I guess. based on
So
how
that's
we're
what I'm
judged.
saying, Guti. My comfortability goes with most of the time you mostly naked in spaces that are closed, so it makes me comfortable. So that's why I'm associating it with being
That's true.
comfortable.
If you take a shower, I'm naked. If I'm dressed here, I'm showing some skin. I don't feel like I'm naked.
But I think it's important that you brought up the point of whether you're comfortable or not, because just because you're naked doesn't necessarily mean you're comfortable with it. You know, the whole definition of courage and bravery is showing, it's not that you don't have the fear, but it's showing up having it anyway, you know,
Right.
doing it
Right.
anyway. So it's important, I think, to consider that you're not always necessarily comfortable. Sometimes you are outside of your comfort zone most of the time,
Most of the time, yeah.
actually, when you're naked.
That's true.
Okay, another thing, when we go with the word comfortable, is it comfortable according to someone's second opinion, or are you comfortable according to how you feel about it?
I think most socially.
Yeah.
Most socially is comfortable. I think we judge, we base it on how you will perceive me.
That's up to you.
Yeah, but it's about to tell me.
Yeah.
That's how it should be though.
I don't think it should be that
I don't
way.
think it should be that way either.
Yeah. I don't know.
I think that's what a lot of women, because I am a woman, we lack confidence in that regard because you're always thinking about what is the next person going to think or say if I appear or look a certain way. It should be, I'm comfortable in my own skin, so what comfort is what it is to me, not what society deems as okay, I guess, yeah.
Right, I think if you look in the mirror and you find you're uncomfortable with yourself, then that's another way of being uncomfortable. I think that's more okay actually. If I look in the mirror, I'm like, I'm not okay with this. Let me fix it.
Yeah.
You know, as opposed to they won't be okay with it. Let me fix it for them. Yeah.
Okay, so how were you taught how to perceive nudity? Considering culture, religion, your parents, community.
So this is not necessarily your opinion, it's how you were taught.
How you were brought up.
I would say bathing suits. Bathing suits, I never felt like I was nude. Although I had those cutouts, I had it as thin as possible. I didn't think I was a nude though, for some reason.
I come from a very conservative background where I was taught that a woman's body is a temple, I mean, like obviously in biblical terms as well, but you are not to show certain parts of your body in the public space. Hence, that's why you always have to be covered with like long sleeve tops, long sleeve, long pants and whatever. So I think it's also how I perceive nudity now is based on what I was taught and the environment I grew up in as well. So yeah.
That's true.
Okay. From my side, guys, Kulele is Laline, and how I perceived nudity back when I got here in first year and how I perceive it now is basically different. But I get a little from guys, but like as a woman, you're supposed to dress a certain way. As Laline, if you go as Laline, you can't just wear shorts, and then when what's going on. So that's how I was brought up. But a woman isn't supposed to be naked. You're supposed to dress up in a certain way. Look, I can be here, I may love, so such things. So I mean, yeah.
I think with me, I was obese growing up. I was a very big child, and so I think Umama inspired me, kind of wearing things that would be considered outside of the norm, a little bit new, like short skirts, etc., as a form of resistance to, I think, a lot of the bullying that I had. So as a way to inspire confidence. So
specifically for me, I literally grew up in a space of females, so I loved very much playing with females. So I didn't see anything as a taboo in a sense, you know, because my parents would actually allow me, like my sisters, my mother would actually allow me into a space when she was taking a bath or so on and so forth. So for me, having to literally expose yourself in front of my eyes, basically being nude in a sense, wasn't in a sense of something which was abysmal to like the society or like something which is totally like against the societal norm in a sense. So I very much value the fact of exposure to women regardless of what the society says in a sense.
Would you guys say that how you grew up and what you're exposed to now has changed your definition somewhat of what nudity is to you now?
Completely.
Yeah.
I think the way our parents used to dress around us when we were younger and how our parents dress now, you kind of see the evolution that, okay, well, my mother's wearing less now, maybe she's also kind of coming into this whole, no, I'm not really nude anymore.
Yeah.
But 10 years ago I was nude, you know. I think it's changing based on how we are in society and how we improve, yeah.
And I think it is changing with women gaining more agency just over their bodies in general, and us, you know, resisting against patriarchy, etc., and saying we will look the way that we want to look, and this doesn't mean I want to do any of that. So I think that is penetrating the work, you know, of Black feminism, etc., is penetrating and is sort of working to change those things.
And as for me, I wouldn't necessarily say there's a way or there's a framework that was put in place for me to perceive the nudity. I would take it as something, some sort of like an inborn instinct, something when you grow up you observed in your, like in my sister, my mother, all those things. So since I've never seen them like looking in a way that I would perceive them to see this one is inappropriate, right? So I just assume that that's the way that is right. Up until I get to about grade 6, whereby you starting like receiving some sort of pictures on the internet from your friends.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I say, oh, this does exist, okay. I've never seen it too. So that transition started when we get to about grade 6, receiving these pictures of people from America, you know, white people. So when we get to this point of facet, for me, it was already like an evolution evolving bit by bit, but not for Black people, of course. As a result, I thought maybe it was something for white people. And then if you see like a Black person like wearing certain types of clothes, I wasn't comfortable because it might be, it's just the first time seeing this person, and then you're not used to it. But if it's a white person, it's more like, okay, I've seen it before.
Which is interesting, because I think earlier on in our history as Black people, as African people, we actually were sort of more nude in the way that we dressed in amalapu, etc. They only covered essentials, sometimes not even really, you know.
Yeah.
Even being out with your boobs wasn't sexualized, you know. That came with the European culture and patriarchy. So it's interesting, and I think it's perhaps the influence of religion in Africa and Black people that has made us, you know, want to cover up more, etc. You know.
Yeah, when the Bible came down, I think they started hiding our features.
So basically, like from the perception that like colonialism has come into picture, and it has actually changed plenty of things in terms of how we perceive like the bodies of women. What is your take on that? Do you think that we still have to go back to like our conservative state of actually using our morals and ethic in terms of how we perceive women, or do we have to use this type of aspects that are basically used by the modern or contemporary world into the perception of women?
Personally, I think it should depends on me. Really. I don't think there should be a way to say let's go back to this, let's do that. It all goes back to what are you comfortable with. So if you wanna go back, I mean, yeah. And also to an extent the society has an impact into which side we choose between those two things, because you can't say I'm gonna go back to African and have my boobs out there when you're gonna walk out and get raped and people are gonna be like, and then when I was going on, you look sexy and all those things. Basically, people are gonna sexualize your body if I just walk out naked out of international house. So it's mostly affected by society as much as it's
a personal choice.
It's a personal choice.
Yeah.
And I also think I agree with Wendy, but at the same time, that personal choice, I feel like it should go in line. In ethics, there's something we call like law of universality. So I deem something to be right if when I do it, I won't have a problem if one does it.
Yeah.
So according to me, if you feel much comfortable to see it on someone else, you should be comfortable to do it as well. So I really don't think what we should really say you should go back. If I feel like going back, I would be comfortable seeing you in point A, so you choose in, then I think that's how we should move.
So we should move as a unit rather than individuals moving.
As long as you put someone else and then you're comfortable to that person, even if it's naked, and then you will be comfortable as well. We won't have a problem if you see someone else. We should move.
I think there's a lot of decolonization we need to do in terms of changing the perception of what beauty looks like. Because if we're honest with ourselves, beauty still looks like a white woman, you know? And for us to get to the point where we have that agency, where we can become comfortable with ourselves, beauty should look like all of us. It should look like the majority of us. Because even when you see shoots where they take on Peter Nyong'o and they take her as the epitome of this dark woman who's not beautiful, it's still within the prototype of a white woman's body. You know, that tall, thin, and you still don't see the stretch marks on her, you know, it still doesn't go that deep. And for us to get to that point where we're comfortable, I think, where we can make choices, you know, as to how we want to look and move, etc., we really, I think, need to work on decolonizing that image and that perception.
I appreciate Project Skin. Because I don't think it's coming at an angle of trying to sexualize or put an erotic feel to pictures. It's about us embracing the body that houses who you are and feeling comfortable in that. And the fact that she incorporates people of all shapes and sizes. It's also pushing the boundary in terms of saying that beauty is not what the media is portraying. Beauty is you are beautiful in your own skin, whether you're big, you're skinny. We are saying no to body shaming also, that's another thing. And it's just about creating awareness of being comfortable about who and what you are. So that's what Project Skin is, and it's a very important initiative, and yeah, it's needed. It's needed.